welcome everyone to another 40k battle report. Today you don't have to look at my ugly mug, instead you've got these two handsome gentlemen. And the guy on the left, you may or may not remember, is Ant. It's been ages since we had him on the channel. So Ant was with us from the very beginning, a very casual 40k battle reports with tea and a couch. So we thought, pay homage. So tea, obviously, because Ant's here. Have to have tea every 2 seconds. And a couch. And obviously the ever wonderful Phil. So taking a break from a bit of Warcry to kick our butt at some 40k. So who's going to go first? Fight over who's going to talk about their army first?
Okay.
Okay, well that was easy.
So I have a Mefrit battalion detachment comprising my Warlord, which is an Overlord with the Orb of Eternity relic. He has the Warlord trait of Relentless March. No, not Relentless March. Immortal Pride, which means each time we would lose a wound as a result of a mortal wound, he can shrug it off on a 5-up. He has the Pharaon stratagem, so he can use his My Will Be Done ability twice. And he is equipped with his lovely Void Scythe.
And for those at home, My Will Be Done?
My Will Be Done gives a +1 to hit. You nominate a unit in the command phase. Yeah, so I can do that twice, so choose 2 units to give the +1 to hit.
Very cool.
He also has his Relentless March aura. While a friendly Dynasty Core unit is within 6 inches of the model, it gets +1 to its move, advance until the end of the phase. So he is accompanied by a Royal Warden who allows one friendly unit nominated in the command phase to fall back, shoot and charge in that turn. And he also has the Relentless March aura, as described for the Warlord. He has a relic, which I've spent a CP for, which replaces his relic Gauss Blaster, and that is the Conduit of Stars, which gives an extra 6-inch range over the Gauss Blaster to give a 36-inch range. Rapid fire 3, strength 6, AP minus 2, 2 damage. So that's a nice little blasty weapon. He does not have a Warlord trait. My Technomancer here is accompanied by his 2 Crypto Thralls, who are a little protective unit. Whilst they are within 3 inches of the Technomancer, you cannot target the Technomancer. As we all know, they're quite squishy, the Cryptex, so it gives him a little bit of protection. And while they're within 6 inches of him, they get +1 to their weapon skill and ballistic skill, and also have 6 attacks rather than their standard 3, and they are quite nasty little mites when they get into their combat. So the Technomancer has the Canoptech control node as his war gear, which allows friendly Canoptech unit within 6 inches of this model, and these are Canoptech units, +1 to the hit roll. So while they're within 3 inches of him and they have their 3-up ballistic skill and weapon skill, that then goes to 2-up because of the control node. So that they can be quite effective. He has the Cryptech Arcana, the Phylacterine Hive, which allows him to use his Rites of Reanimation ability and extra time. The Rites of Reanimation ability in the command phase, you can select 1 friendly core unit, and D3 destroyed warriors can be reanimated. So that's warriors which have been destroyed. I will add that it doesn't apply to any warriors that have fled, as they've run away from the battle, so they cannot reanimate at all. He has the Enduring Will Warlord trait, which I've spent a CP for, so that each time an attack is allocated to the Cryptech, subtract 1 from the damage characteristic of that attack to a minimum of 1. He has a relic, which is the Voltaic Staff, which is a Mefrit relic, replaces his Staff of Light, and that's an 18-inch Assault 4 nasty, shooty weapon where unmodified hit rolls of 6 score 2 additional hits. So a bit like Tesla, getting those 2 extra hits, strength 6, AP minus 2, 2 damage. And it also does a little bit in combat as well. So then we have 3 units of warriors, a unit of 20, and 2 units of 10. The 2 units of 10 are equipped with Gauss Flayers. The unit of 20 is equipped with Gauss Reapers. Although they are modelled with Gauss Flayers, we'll just have to remember that they have the Reapers on, because I haven't built any with Reapers, naughty me. 2 units here which do get a lot of hate in the Necron community for being a little bit underpowered for their points cost. They tend to die, but I thought I'm going to take them because I like the model, and I'm just going to see how they work, seeing as I've got a fair few warriors
Very
there.
War of the Worlds kind of.
They're really cool looking models. I
Yeah.
think they're absolutely lovely. So they have the Nano Scarab Reanimation Beam, which is an aura. There's lots to do in the command phase for me. In your command phase, you select one friendly dynasty unit within 6 inches and visible to this model until the start of your next command phase. While that unit is within 6 inches and visible to this model, that unit is being healed by the model's reanimation beam. While a unit is being healed by the reanimation beam, add 1 to reanimation protocol rolls made for that unit. Each unit can only ever be healed by 1 beam at a time, so I couldn't put 2 beams on 1 unit. So effectively, with the warriors having their, I think it's the number is Legion ability, where I can re-roll reanimation protocols of 1 natively, they also get +1 to their reanimation if they're chosen by the reanimator.
So does that give them a 4?
Essentially reanimating on a 4-up, re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 of those. They have a bit of a weapon, an atomizer beam, 3 shots, 12-inch range, strength 6, AP minus 2, 1 damage, and do a little bit in combat with 4 attacks. But weapon skill and ballistic skill isn't great on a 4-up. Though they do have a 3-up save, which isn't too bad. A Triarch Stalker with the Heat Ray. Has its quantum shielding. Comes with a targeting relay. Any unit targeted by the Triarch Stalker then allows units following up attacking that unit to re-roll hit rolls of 1. Doesn't have to hit each time it's targeted. I'll explain quantum shielding for those that don't know. Basically gives the unit a 5-up invulnerable save, and then unmodified wound rolls of 1 to 3 always fail. So you can only wound a model which has quantum shielding on a 4-up, regardless of the strength of the weapon. We have a Ghost Ark, transports 10 warriors, has the repair barge ability, so a bit more reanimation going on there, hoping that I can get lots of models back when they die. Just trying out a bit of a reanimation list. That can transport 10 warriors, has quantum shielding, and is hovering, and has the Gauss Flare array, which is essentially 10 warrior Gauss Flare guns. And we have a Doomsday Ark, the wonderful blasty power weapon of the Necrons, which has its quantum shielding, and the Doomsday Cannon, which can be fired on high power or low power. High power being D6 shots, strength 10, AP minus 5, D6 damage, which is a blast weapon. Can only make attacks with this profile if it remains stationary, so it can't fire at that profile if it moves. And then the low power, D6 shots, strength 8, AP minus 2, D3 damage, also a blast weapon, and also comes equipped with the Gauss Flare array of 10 warrior guns. And I believe that's everything covered. I'll go a bit more into the crypto thralls. I did explain about their weapon skill and ballistic skill and attacks, and their protectors aura. They have Scouring Eyes, which is a pistol 2 weapon, 12-inch range, and Scythed Limbs, which with their 6 attacks and strength 5, AP -1 damage, can be a little bit of a pain in combat. So there's my army, and over to Phil.
Thanks, Ant. Okay, this is my army. This is the Crimson Claws, which is Iron Hands, effectively. Starting with my Warlord, Captain on a Bike, Power Fist, Storm Shield. His relic is Auto Medicae Bionics, which allows him to return D3 wounds per turn. And also is Warlord trait, Target Protocols. Start the shooting phase, pick one Iron Hands unit within 6 inches. Once that phase, when resolving an attack, I can re-roll the hits and re-roll the wounds and re-roll the damage. That's him. My second HQ choice is a Tech Marine. He has a combi melter, but I've used a 1 command point stratagem, Hero of the Chapter, which gives him the Rights of War stratagem, which is everything within 6 inches of him is objective secured. That's quite nice. Then we have 3 basic tactical squads, 1, 2, 3, 5 men, no heavy weapons, no special weapons. 3 fast attack choices of 2 attack bikes in each, multi-melters, bolters. Standard Redemptor with the Macroplasma. Ironclad, tough as nails, pretty killy but quite slow. And then this is a Relic Contemptor Dreadnought. I've had to proxy the weapons. I've ordered the Volkite Culverine twin weapons for this model. So that's what it's got as opposed to what it's got actually physically. So this is proxying, but it has got the Cyclone Missile Launcher as well. And that's cost me a command point to bring that one onto the table. And then also my final unit is a Relic Terminators, Lightning Claws, Combi Bolt, nothing special weapons, 1 Reaper, autocannon. Just a nice, tough, not massively expensive points wise unit for Terminators. That's basically it really. It's the Emperor's Fist, standard Space Marine, not a lot of sneaky tricks, just in your face power.
And you've got a reanimation beam as well, it's called Melter.
Melter.
Lots and lots of melter.
Lots of melter. Everything, all the attack bikes got melters, the plasmas massively. There's lots of melter guns, that's got a melter gun. That's my melter done really.
I'm hoping that your melters wounding on 4s will make a bit of a difference.
Yeah.
To my vehicles. I don't think the reanimators have quantum shielding, which is one thing that I would like to see on them to give them that extra little bit of a boost, to make them more of a viable unit. I think if they had that quantum shielding...
Do they have an invulnerable?
Let me double check. Double check. They don't. They're not very survivable, really.
They just make other things survive.
They have living metal, and they can benefit from command protocols, but no, they don't have quantum shielding.
Living metal's still good though.
Living metal's good, bringing a wound back per turn.
How many wounds?
Which is nice. They are 6 wounds,
Wow.
Toughness 5.
Half range on a melter should deal with those.
Saves, so yeah, without that quantum shielding, a melter's just going to tear through them, I think. And I'm not expecting them to stay on the table very long. I think they get targeted quite quickly because with a reanimation army,
their bonuses in there.
It's a little bit of a backbone buff, and taking that away really does, take away quite a bit of the strength of an army.
Do they have to be able to see what they're reanimating, or can
Yes,
they do it from hidden?
You nominate it in the command phase, and then while that unit is within 6 inches and visible. So they have to be still within 6 inches and visible, even though, because it's a reanimation beam,
Right.
so it's got to stay visible, stay within the range of the
Right.
beam for it to take effect. Yeah, I think another bonus that they could apply to that unit would be that instead of nominating it in the command phase, because it has to stay within 6 inches and visible, that it would just apply,
Yeah.
you know, and possibly just as an aura, because you're going to spread your warriors out, and if you got to keep them all within 6 inches of that model, then it keeps them tightly knitted, which does limit you as far as getting out on objectives with your troops, which have objectives secured. So
Yeah.
I think, yeah, a couple of changes there that I think could be made to the Reanimator to make it into a much more viable model. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's 1,500 points on the nose, both of them.
But
Yeah.
they're on. It's
Could be
going to be an equal fight.
anybody's game. Okay, we'll get to the table, and I might add that the table is heavily packed with terrain.
Impressively packed.
We like heavy terrain.
Ant's been on there for the last 4 hours. Terrain. Okay, meet you on the table. Okay, so here is the deployment. So we have in this corner, we have Phil,
Crimson Claws.
his chapter master Phil, even. He's today rocking Oath of Moment, because why wouldn't you if you're Space Marines? Bring it down and engage. Oh yes. And in this corner, we have Grand Overlord Ant. And he has While We Stand, cut off the head and engage. So while we stand, is it
20 warriors,
Oh, it's 20 warriors.
Doomsday Ark,
Doomsday Ark.
and Trarch Stalker.
And Trarch Stalker.
Yeah, Doomsday Ark.
Is that on that?
Up there, yeah.
Is that on that? And 20 warriors. Big old blob just there. Wonderful. But who's going to get first turn?
Who wants first turn?
Oh, I don't know. If you had the choice, who would want to go first?
Don't think it would be me.
So Ant has.
Don't know.
I mean, in this particular mission, it is the good old 18-inch bubble in the centre. Ant did get defender, so he picked that quarter. And I was thinking, oh, he's going to get right up in his face. No, Ant's right in the corner. He's quickly realised he will be not getting engaged in this turn because, bear in mind, he put down the terrain, so he can't complain. He can't squeeze past there. So he's got to go around, so he will not be getting engaged.
Personally, I would love first turn.
Okay, so should we roll over here? It's black.
Yep.
Okay, and they've both got underneath the table, which is useful.
It's 2 twos.
It's twos and twos.
2 twos, okay. Rolling.
Shall we roll?
Well, shall I get a dice tray so we don't...
Oh, there's a...
I mean, that's a bit sensible, right?
That's a bit... Let's get a dice tray and roll. Let's roll in this section.
Okay. Okay, so build up attention. Ant's
first
got
turn.
it. He's got to have it. Right, so we'll come back after Ant's command and movement. Okay, so today's mission is sweeping clear. So table quartered. and an 18-inch bubble basically in the centre, so you can't deploy in there. You get 3 points for the mission specific if you have the centre objective, and you get 5 points if you're holding the one in your opponent's deployment as well, which is quite hard to do. Get both of them at the same time. For example, they're all there for 5 points, but no one went for it, so we'll see what's going to happen after Ant's first turn in the movement phase. He's already measuring up. He's keen.
My Overlord has given My Will Be Done with his Pharaon ability to allow him to use it twice on the unit of 20 warriors and the unit of 10 warriors. We have a reanimation beam on these warriors, which is the white dice. We have a reanimation beam on these warriors, which is the white dice. And we have the Royal Warden has given his fullback shoot and charge aura ability to these warriors here, which is the red dice, yellow dice here, and My Will Be Done. So we've shuffled forward a little bit, shuffled sideways a little bit, gone over here. I'm not going to get engaged on all fronts this turn because I've not been able to squeeze my Stalker through, so I've chosen to move my Stalker over here and take advantage of being -1 to shoot through the Mechanicus terrain, bearing in mind because I'm within 3 inches of that terrain, shooting through there I won't suffer the -1 penalty to target what I am just about in range with the Stalker. So there's not going to be a whole lot of shooting because I'm not in range of a whole lot of stuff. I'm going to shoot with my Stalker, and I'm going to shoot with my Doomsday Arc, which has remained still. Okay, my Mephorit ability allows me to shoot an extra AP at half range, of which I am at half range, onto that little dreadnought there. So he's going to fire his Doomsday cannon.
Parked up there so he doesn't get the -1.
High power.
Which is a bit nifty.
And the Stalker has moved. Being a vehicle, does he suffer the -1 penalty for moving and shooting heavy? So no, he won't. So I'm going to target that dreadnought with the Stalker first at 24 inches. He's actually got a bit more range than... Oh no, he's got the heat ray, so he doesn't have more range.
And by Stalker he means the spider light thing, not me.
24 inches.
Oh, he's good. 24. He knows his stuff.
23.5.
Tell he works in a profession using a tape measure, can't you?
He's going to shoot his heat ray focus. He will use a stratagem.
Oh, a stratagem.
To give him +1 to hit, if I can find the stratagems that I so arranged.
Did prepare them
in my preparation preparatory phase.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, and it is the, if I can find it.
So, Phil's using smokescreen on the Ironclad.
And
So
I'm using Judgment of the Triarch on my Stalker, which basically gives me add 1 to the hit roll, his smokescreen gives -1 to the hit roll, so I'm going to be hitting on 3s.
okay.
So we've both burned a command point from each other.
Good.
Well, at least it's taken it. I must remember that at the command phase I did regain a command point.
Yay, you did.
Is it regain or is it gain?
It's gain.
Game.
It's gain, so yeah, I would be back on 7. I started with 7 because of all the CP I spent before the battle. So, we have Heat Ray, Focus, 2 shots, hitting on a 3s.
And where would you like to roll these?
In the tray.
In the tray? God, you're crazy. You're nuts.
So, that is 1 hit. And we are strength 8, toughness
8.
Toughness 8, so I'm going to be wounding on 4s.
That dreadnought is boss. Extra armour on the dreadnought.
I will command point that because I would like to do some damage. And a reroll of a 1.
Which generally
Always
happens
the way.
with a reroll.
So now, because my Triarch Stalker has targeted that unit, any subsequent units that target that unit will get rerolls of 1.
Okay. You just it's like a laser light.
It's a targeting.
They're trying to be Tau, that's what it is.
Yeah, targeting relay.
Yeah, cool.
Re-roll a hit roll of 1.
Cool.
Okay, so we are now going to fire the Doomsday Arc at high power. So this is heavy D6 shots. Probably should have saved my command point re-roll for this.
Yeah, possibly.
And remember, it's still -1 to hit because the smoke screen's still in playing.
5 shots. That'll do. That'll do nicely. And we are going to be hitting on 4s. Come on, dice gods.
They are fickle,
That's not
but
bad.
today...
And re-rolling 1s for the targeting relay. That'll
Excellent.
do. That'll do. We are strength 10. So we're going to be wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
That is 3 wounds. Do you have an invulnerable save?
No.
So this is -5 AP.
Whoa, not
No
cool.
save then.
Not
So it's
cool.
D6 damage.
But reduced.
Was it 3, was it?
It was.
There's 3.
But each one is reduced by 1 to a minimum of 1 because of due to your turn.
Okay.
So good old Dreadnought.
That is 11 wounds of
Ooh,
damage.
so the first one is 1,
5.
that's a 3, and that's a 5.
That's 9.
Oh,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
each dice
9.
is reduced by 1 to a
Okay.
minimum of 1.
I roll a d6. Any 6s, I save on the wounds. So I
Because
feel no pain.
flesh is weak. Good old Iron Hands.
2 6s.
so you take 7 wounds of damage.
Wounds.
And how many wounds for the kids at home does he have?
8.
Oh my goodness me.
Whoa! That was strong. That was strong.
Oh, no. No. My Mefrit was extra AP within half range, wasn't it? So that wouldn't
Yes.
have made a difference.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Damn, that gun was nasty.
It would have been nice to have taken out that threat.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got 2 wounds for the purposes of your bracket. So.
I don't bracket.
Oh, you don't bracket.
Ironclads don't bracket.
I thought you doubled. Oh, right, okay.
It does on certain things, yeah.
Okay, so that would be the end of my turn.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty nuts. So no charging, obviously.
No.
Okay, and anything on your secondary. So definitely didn't cut off the head. While we stands until the end of the game, and you're not getting engaged. So it's turn 1. So then we're going to the Iron Hands over here, or the Blood Claws.
Right, command phase. I get a point.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to put his Awakening the Machine Spirit onto the Redemptor, which basically means he now hits on 2s.
Very nice. Anything else in the command phase?
If he was anywhere near there, he could have repaired, but he's nowhere near.
Not at the moment. And is that the end of the movement phase you can do that, or is it in your command phase?
It's at the end of the movement phase, but he can only move 6, and he can only move.
Yeah, unless you want to move
4s.
back, which you're not going to because he's slow as hell, isn't
I'm
he?
not going to.
Right, okay, so we'll come back after Phil's movement phase. Okay, so the end of the movement phase, these guys advanced. There's a wheel underneath there, and that is within 3. So Phil has got that objective. This guy moved up there. They advance. There's a lot of advancing. Captain's staying there. These guys actually advanced from over here. And these guys advanced over here. So then Phil has at least 3 quarters of the table, giving him 2 points for engage. But it is the shooting phase.
Now I'm going to shoot the Redemptor at the Triarch Stalker.
I'm going to use Quantum Deflection for 1 command point to give a 4-up invulnerable save to the Triarch Stalker.
Okay.
And shooting through the terrain, you'll be -1 to hit.
But I'm +1 to hit because of my Awakening of the Machine Spirit.
Okay.
So it's back to 3s.
Okay.
5. So the Macro-Plasma Incinerator on, I will supercharge it.
Because he's re-rolling ones anyway, because the
Re-roll.
captain's nearby.
So it's got heavy D6.
Because presumably he's core, right?
He is cool, yes.
So yeah.
So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. this. Strength 9, toughness
6.
so 3s.
4s
But
because
4s
of
'cause of
quantum
your-
shielding.
Transhuman. I will command point that.
It's going big.
Yep, so that's 2 at minus 4.
So they're on my 4 up invulnerable saves.
Dun dun dun. Oh,
Okay,
look at
that's
that.
them both.
Making it look easy.
Then I think I'm too far away for the Onslaught Gatling, definitely. So then it's going to be the Icarus Storm thing, which isn't on this sheet, but it is.
So the little rocket pod. And shooting at the same target. Okay.
1
Heavy D3 on the Icarus.
and hits on a 3. Hits.
It's going to be hitting on a 4 through the...
Oh, 4. No, because I'm 2.
Sorry.
Yes. He would have been 2, but because
Yeah.
of the dense terrain, it's now gone back to a
Strength
3.
7, toughness,
Toughness 6.
so 3s.
But 4s because of...
That's a 6, so it's
yeah.
4. That's
Okay.
minus 1.
Okay, so it's on the 4 up.
Oh, look at that. The
Nice.
dice are strong today. The dice are strong.
Alright, so now it will be the Relic Contemptor.
I got that. And because he's a relic, I believe he hits on 2s and 8s, doesn't he?
No, he hits on 3s.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be on 4s through the terrain.
4 through the terrain, yeah. Reroll, I don't think I'm re-rolling ones. So it has 16 shots.
Wow.
This is the Vulkite Culverine.
So it's not massively powerful, but 6s, I believe,
Six.
are mortal wounds.
6s on wounds are mortal wounds in addition.
Okay.
So hitting on 4s. It's pretty decent. It's strength 6.
Toughness 6, wounded on 4s.
Looking
Looking for those 6s.
on 4s.
Fishing for crits.
So that's 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then 4s. And 4 minus 2.
For
1 for the
wounds.
Devastator Doctor and 1 for the Iron Hands.
Looking for 4s. Failed 2.
It's 2 damage each.
Okay. So that is 6 damage.
Yep. No.
I'll say 2 for the mortal wounds.
2 for the, 6 damage, yes.
And yeah, and
Puts it on 6 wounds.
okay, that was still pretty strong.
How
Pretty
many wounds has he
strong.
got?
12.
He's not going to go down, so, but now it's going to be the Cyclone Missile Launcher Heavy 2, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Strength 8, wounded on a 3.
A wounding on 4.
Wounding
Because
Wounded
of,
on a 4 because he's transhuman thing.
Did you do the -1 to hit?
yeah,
Yeah.
Through the train.
it's effectively transhuman.
So it's minus 3.
And 4 pinball.
Oh, look
Right.
at that.
That's
Very
that
good.
shooting done.
So not a lot happened really,
Not a lot,
in
really.
either shooting, and certainly no charges in turn 1. Impressive, impressive. I mean, taking that guy down to 1 wound is no easy feat.
No, not at all.
Right, okay, so it will be turn 2. Beginning of Ant's turn 2, so he gets a CP back. He's picking a command protocol, which is Protocol of the Vengeful Stars.
Because I'm Mefrit, I get both directives, which improves the AP by 1 on a wound roll of 6, and when targeting within half range, negates saving cover throws. Negates the benefits to cover of its saving throw.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. So, any more command abilities you want to do is probably loads because your Necrons.
Yeah, so if I remove these, I've got my reanimation beam on these Necrons, my reanimation beam on these Necrons. My will be done on these Necrons, and my will be done on.
So the command phase is
these
pretty
Necrons.
important for the Necrons.
And my Warden is going to give the fall back and shoot to these Necrons.
Okay, very nice. So we'll come back after Ant's movement. Okay, so this is the end of the movement phase. Turn 2 for Necrons. So living metal, getting a wound back there. Tell us what you've done.
So I've moved the Gauss Reaper Necron warriors here. Brought my Warden up, my Overlord up slightly. Put the Cryptek here with his Crypto Thralls in behind. Gauss Flayer warriors disembark to move forward. Ghost Dark move forward. Triarch Stalker has stayed still. Doomsday Cannon stayed still. These warriors have popped over here a little bit to try and shoot at those bikes. And the reanimators in behind the cover, but visible and 6 inches to their respective units. So that's where we're at.
Shooting.
Shooting.
What's going down?
What's going down is the Triarch Stalker has to finish off that dude, I guess, because that's the only real thing in range and visible to the Stalker. So he's gained his living metal wound back, and he's going to shoot at him now, which is a bit of a waste of his targeting relay, but yeah, that guy needs to die.
It's a bit harsh.
He needs to die. So this is heavy 2.
Okay.
Can I see that with anything else? I don't think I can. I can see it with the Doomsday Arc, just slightly, so I could possibly pop off some flare shots to that. Not within 3 inches of the train, so it would be -1 to hit it, but if the Stalker doesn't do it, then...
Yeah, I don't think you can see it from that.
Yeah, I can.
He's looking from that one.
From this.
Oh, from the Doomsday. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh,
They all
from the
look the
Ghost
same.
I thought that was yeah.
You're being a space racist. All Necrons look the same.
Well, no, he said Doomsday Orc.
Ah, yes, he did.
So the Triarch Stalker is he's gonna have to use his focused heat ray at toughness 8. Otherwise, I'm wounding on 5s if I use the dispersed heat ray. Am I even in range of the heat ray? Dispersed? No, I'm not. So it's got to be the heavy 2.
Okay.
And it's going to be hitting on 3s.
Unless Phil wants to know anything about that.
No. Are you not firing through the terrain?
I am, but I'm within 3 inches of the terrain.
So
aren't I?
it becomes irrelevant if you're both touching your train then?
What becomes irrelevant?
The -1.
The -1 to
Yeah, there's no -1 to hit. I'm hitting on 3s.
Right.
So, 2 shots hitting on 3s. 1 hits. Do I command point that to get the extra hit just to make sure it dies?
I couldn't possibly tell you.
Not for me to say.
Nope.
I'm wounding on a 4. I think I'm going to burn a command point because I do want that to go.
So it's down to 5 command points.
Oh, come on. Hit on a 3. Always the way.
Always the way.
Always the way. Wounding on a 4. Doesn't wound. Damn.
Still alive.
So
Yeah,
the
tough.
Ghost Arc Gauss Flare array is going to have to shoot all its shots. It is within 12 inches, which is half range, so it will get its Mephrit.
Well, you won't get the bonuses from cover because it's a vehicle anyway, so that makes a difference.
Yeah.
But does the 6s give...
So half range gives an extra AP. Oh, I've actually got 3-inch range to all my guns, which I've been forgetting about. But hey, so I'm within half range, so I get an extra AP there.
If you get
Protocol
extra
of the
3
Vengeful
inches to all your
Stars,
guns, does that mean his guns are in range?
His yeah, other profile would have been arranged, but it's too late for that. So I'm going to get another extra AP on a reroll on a wound roll of 6 against that. So any wound rolls of 6 will be 2 extra AP. And then within half range, you don't receive the benefits of cover to your saving throw, which isn't going to make too much difference. Anyway, so we are 20 shots. It's a lot of shots for 1 wound, but 2, 4, 6.
Weight of dice.
That's what normally does it.
I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to put.
Because remember, you get extra to hit on these guys anyway, because obviously they're targeting a rain. So you shot with him.
Yeah, I'm going to put. 4 guns into that, and I'm going to put the other 6 guns into those troops.
Okay, so Ant is going to use a stratagem called Talent.
One command point.
Annihilation.
So 1 command point. So any unmodified wound rolls of 6 inflict 1 mortal wound. So I have decided I am going to put 4 guns into the dreadnought and 6 guns into the troops.
Okay.
So 4 guns is 8 shots into the dreadnought. Hitting on 3s. 4s
Terrain.
because of the terrain.
And rerunning 1s, was it?
And re-rolling 1s only against the dreadnought. So hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
So that is 4 hits. And then wounding on 5s. Strength 4. Wounding on 6s.
But 6s are crit.
6s are mortal wounds. I've got to do 1 wound to it. Come on.
Needs 1 6.
I bet you get the feel no pain as well.
I do.
6 followed by 6. Yeah. These 6 off. Dun dun dun.
That is nothing.
That is nothing.
So now, the 6 guns, 12 shots into the troops. 4, 8, 10, 12. Hitting on 4s.
No rerolls this time.
And wounding on 4s. 6s are mortal wounds. So there's 1 mortal wound.
Is that in addition?
So bad, yeah, in addition.
That's just it.
That's really bad.
So there's 2 saves and 1 mortal wound.
2 saves and 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
Well, that didn't go as nicely as I hoped it would. I should have put everything into the dread and then hoped it exploded.
You don't get a cover save through there, do you?
Oh no, it'd be the minus. Yeah.
So that's 1 failed, so that's 1 model gone.
And feel no pain?
Feel no pain.
Flesh is weak.
Flesh is weak. Ah, still a 1.
Trying to help people remember rules,
Thank you
because
very much.
sometimes in the fury of combat you do forget your own rules.
And an old person.
Not going to comment.
Not an excuse.
So these guys are going to shoot.
These warriors are going to shoot those troops. 8 of the warriors are within 3 inches of the terrain piece and 2 of them are not. They're not in half range. So there's going to be 10 shots. 8 of them are going to be at the normal ballistic skill, and 2 of them are going to be at -1 to hit. So 8 of them hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s.
6s. Oh, you got a special trap.
The protocol of the Vengeful Stars make a ranged attack. An unmodified wound roll of 6 increases the AP by 1.
But you still need 6s to wound.
On the infantry.
On the infantry.
Oh, on infantry, sorry, right.
Yeah, I don't think you'd see the dreadnought
So-
actually.
No.
much as he'd like to.
4s to wound. So that is only 2 wounds at AP -1.
4 ups.
Ooh.
And then 2 shots hitting on 4s. That's 1, and wounding on a 4. No.
Okay.
Okay. So 5 of these warriors within range, touching the footprint of the building, at the bikes. With my will be done. So hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s.
Toughness 5, yeah.
That is 1 at AP -1.
Ooh. Ah,
Good.
6.
Right, now the Doomsday Cannon is going to shoot its main armament at either the Dreadnought or the bikes.
So this dreadnought.
I'm going to go at those 2 bikes
Okay.
with the main armament, and then the Gauss Flare arrays are going to shoot at the troops underneath.
Okay.
So, 10 shots
Let's
at
see
the
what
troops
skill
underneath.
that does.
Okay, so who you shoot first?
I'm going to shoot at the troops underneath with the Gauss Flare array. So hitting on 4s because of the terrain feature.
Go for it. Okay.
Wounding on 4s. So that is 1 at -2 AP and 2 at -1 AP.
On the troops.
1 at -2 AP.
Failed. How much damage? Just 1.
1.
Okay.
Feel no.
And then 2 at
1 at -2 at -1 AP.
passed.
Okay.
See, Phil will have flesh is weak on that 1 wound.
6 up.
He does take a wound.
And the main armament at those 2 bikes there, which is heavy D6 shots, hasn't moved.
Okay.
For 4 shots,
Not bad, not bad.
hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s.
That's crazy.
3.
I mean, you put a dice on it. If it falls off, that's definitely cock dice. Hey, there you go.
So that is 3 at -5 AP. D6
Prefer to
damage a
move.
pop.
Okay.
So that is 6 damage,
1.
6 damage, 4 damage.
Right, feel no pains need to happen.
So how many?
So the
So
first one
6
was
damage
6.
for the first bike.
Okay. Good rolling, Ant.
2. So that's 4. So
That's
that's
a
1
bike.
gone.
Yep.
And then 6 damage for the second bike, and then 4 damage again for the second bike.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
Wow.
I think that is successful.
Not bad, not bad.
I don't think I have anything left to shoot unless my warden can reach anything with his...
Ant really wants to
he's
take...
28 inches range, and he's got that special gun.
So he wants to get rid of them in there because they're on the objective.
So the warden has a 36-inch rapid fire 3 gun. It's 39 inches with the extra 3-inch range. He is 27 inches away, so it's not going to be rapid fire. So 3 shots,
Strength 5, I think.
hitting on 3, strength 6.
Hitting on 4s.
So hitting on 4s,
Because of the intervening gantries,
so that's 2.
wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s, that is
Okay.
2 at -2 AP.
5 ups. 1 saved.
How much damage?
Damage.
2 damage a pop.
So
Flesh is weak.
flesh is weak.
Ooh.
Just failed
Just
the 1,
one.
which is just the
Flesh
1.
isn't that weak, actually.
Needing a 12, I might as well go for
So
it.
these warriors are going to try charging the dreadnought. So he hasn't got line of sight, so he can't overwatch. It's a Hail Mary. Oh, I saw the 6 for a second. I thought that was amazing. That would have been unbelievable.
That could have been good.
So I think that's the only charge that's been declared.
I don't think the Stalker's going to get in there, no. He's 12 away, but he would need 14 because of the
difficult
terrain.
Oh, who put the terrain out? God.
Yeah, that would have been
Oh
me.
my god.
Okay.
Right, so at the end of yours, are you on 3 table quarters?
Nope.
You didn't cut off the head?
Nope.
And what was your third pick?
My third pick was...
Oh yes, at the end of the game.
Stand.
And so far that stands.
I'm not
no
sure
pun
why we
intended.
stand is going to
No
do anything.
pun intended. So that means it is the Iron Hands. Turn 2. Beginning of your turn, Phil. You have a mighty 15 points. Boom, boom.
Quite nice.
Boom, there's a wheel over there that's just in range. Very nice too. So these guys, just to clarify, that's pass morale. So that means Phil gets 1 point, at least 1 for open moment. And if he's still on that at the end of his turn, he'll get another 2 points.
Okay, so the in the command phase, the Tech Marine has put the Awakening Machine Spirit to help him hit better on 2s. They stayed where they are, they stayed where the captain's just shimmied round for the re-rolling of 1s. The Relic has moved over there. Those have stood still, those have stood still. That's moved as far as it can in the hope of making an optimistic 9 or 10 inch charge over the terrain there. Terminators have deep struck. 2 choices I had here. I could have put them at that point, maybe charged, but I thought actually play the objectives game, put them in the building, gives me an extra bit of safety, and I'm on the objective for next.
Do they have OBSEC?
No.
Very good, sir. Very, very good.
Very good. Yeah. So you can get there with numbers, but then you're coming to me.
Yes.
And you're in the building with me.
Oh dear.
Right. So that's now shooting. They advance so they can't shoot.
The bike's over there advanced, so they can't shoot.
Now he has got a melter gun. It's not at half range. No, it's been range not. So it's 1 shot. Hitting on a 4 because of the intervening terrain. That's a hit. Strength 8, toughness 6, so a 3.
Oh, it's a 4 because of transhuman.
A 4.
Quantum shielding.
Quantum shielding.
That's that. So that's -4.
So it's a 5 up invuln for quantum shielding.
Hey, look at that.
Doesn't stop making invulnerable saves. Right, the Redemptor now. We'll fire at the Triarch.
Or the Dread Dempter, as we called it earlier.
Redemptor.
I will use the command point to give him the 4 up invulnerable save.
Okay.
At this point. Yeah, it's 1 command point.
And which doctrine are you in now, Phil?
I'm in the tactical.
Yes.
So I don't get any bonus Devastator.
I was just wondering about the Gatling gun under his arm. Is it a heavy weapon?
It is.
Ah, okay. Cool. No worries. Then I'll just
I think the Icarus is also a heavy weapon. Heavy, yeah, it's all...
it's all heavy.
All heavy.
All heavy. He's going to die.
He's my brother, though. For those of us of an older disposition. Right.
Damn, that means me as well.
Heavy D6 shots with the macroplasma. I am supercharging. 1. I will command point that.
So you can get a couple more shots in there. Well, you can't get less than a 1. Unless you roll on the table. You can get less than 1. I was wrong.
1, obviously.
Always the way.
Always the way. We get greedy and look what happens.
On a 3. That's a hit. Wounding on a 3. No. So then it's the Onslaught Gatling.
Just a reminder, would have been wounding on a 4 for quantum shielding?
Oh, okay, yep, fine, thank you. 3s. Oh, re-rolling 1s. But
because El Capitan is behind.
I didn't need that.
He's normally hitting on 2s, is he?
Well, normally hit on 2s because of...
He's hitting on 2s because of the awakening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't need to do that. Right.
Wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s. That is 4 at -1.
4 ups.
Because, yeah, I was going to say those two failed, obviously. So just the 4.
Failed 3.
1 damage each.
Ooh. And will the Icarus be joining the party?
He will be joining the party, but I've forgotten his stats.
Icarus would have about 40, maybe 50 shots, I believe. Hitting on 1s.
Automatic hits.
Yeah. No, unless you get the fly keyword, it's not all that, but it's an extra weapon. And there is a few things with fly though, so that and that.
Does it not fly?
That thing, the stalker.
Yeah. Well, no, that's a walker thing.
Yeah. It's a crab-like thing, and I do like Ant's crab-like movement that he did earlier on. Would you be doing it for the camera, sir? Oh no, it was the spider, wasn't it? You did the spider, and how does the spider go? Yeah, that's definitely how a spider goes, 100%.
Heavy D3.
Okay,
1.
so
Doing
1.
well on the shots. Hitting on a 4.
Yes,
No, it's a 3.
It's a 3,
It's a 3.
isn't it? The rerolling 1s, because the captain is nearby.
Always
Always the way.
Always so that's him shot.
Cannot change the past.
It's going to have to be now. That how many wounds has he got left?
4.
4, right. Yeah, the Contemptor will fire everything at him.
Good old relic.
So it's 8. 16 shots, hitting on 4s.
Way.
Quite a lot of 2s and 3s in there. And 1.
As many as you would like.
I think so. That's a good proportion.
It's worse than 50%.
So wounding on 4s.
Go transhuman.
Quantum
Quantum
shielding.
shift. Oh, dirty. Wash that mouth out,
6 mortal wounds.
Word out my mouth.
So that's 1 mortal wound and 4 saves at minus.
So 4 on the 4 up in 1.
Oh no, it's no minus actually.
No minus.
No, it's because
okay.
it was minus before because of the Devastator.
3
So
ups then. So 1 mortal wound and takes 2 wounds.
yeah,
These are 1.
down to 1, and then he's got the Cyclone missile launcher.
Oh dear.
God.
Heavy 2.
Oh no.
1 hit.
Wounding on a 4. No. Reroll.
Still in the game. He's still in the game. And with living metal, he will be going up to 1 wound next
Yeah,
turn.
indeed. Right, so that's that shot. Nothing else is in range down here. So that's these.
Melters are out of range.
Shoot at those.
Oh, Terminators.
On 3s.
Reaper Alt Captain going first. Hit on 3s.
All hit. Strength 5.
Hit on 4s because it's heavy weapon and you move.
Hitting on 4s. Yes, that's true.
I do
Hitting on
try to
4s.
help the kids. Do try
So
to
it's
help.
2 hits. Strength 7. So 3s. 1 at minus 2. Right.
Minus 2.
Reaper. Minus 2.
So
6 up save.
6 up save. Just the 1?
Just the
Just
1.
one. So far. Hey!
Made it.
Okay, and lots and
and
lots
then
of
it's going to be 4, 8, 12 combis. 4, 8,
That's going to be a lot of bullets.
12. Hitting on
Bolts even.
3s. Wounding on 4s. It's just 2 at normal save.
4 ups.
Oh no, tactical, it's minus
Minus 1.
minus 1.
Okay, so I failed both.
So it's just 1 damage each.
But then reanimating on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Hey!
Right.
Look at that.
It's fine, so that's shot. Now,
Ooh.
how far is that distance?
Obviously, you got a 10-inch charge here. Are you thinking about charging over there, young man?
No, I moved too far away.
Okay.
Where have you got measuring sticks?
The measured over here is 10-inch with the difficult terrain, and they don't call him 10-inch Phil for nothing. Oh my good God! Oh my days.
Oh, wait, you're going to give me a chance to Overwatch?
I can overwatch.
Well, you might as well. He's got one
I've
wound
got to
left.
spend the CP. I would not do it, would I? Sorry, I was in a daze then.
I was in a daze when I saw that tent. Told you got him 10-inch film. Okay, so he's going to go for the Promethean Flamer?
No, it's the Overwatch. It's the Heat Ray Dispersed, which is 2d6 automatic hits, range 12, which goes up to 15-inch range. With my Mephrit 3 inches of range. So we're doing 2d6 automatic hits, which is a mighty 8.
Oh, okay, it's good.
We're strength 5, so we're going to be wounding on 5s. And any 6s increase the AP by 1.
5s and 6s. There's a few 6s.
So that is 2 at AP minus 2 and 1 at AP minus 1.
Okay.
The red ones are -2, -1. So they are 5s.
I should have used the talent for annihilation as well. Mortal wound on a 6.
Didn't you already use this turn?
Not this phase.
Ah, yes. Charge phase.
Too late for that.
Basically, it's going to be 4 5s and 4.
5s and a 4.
Ooh, gone.
6-2.
But he
How much
has
damage?
flesh is weak.
How much?
It's 1 damage each.
2 6s.
I would be impressed if you made that.
Does he explode? I don't think it matters.
Don't think it matters. No, nobody's around within 6.
Oh, that's such a shame after that.
Sorry.
Nicely played, gents. Nicely played.
Powerful.
Nicely played. The end of turn 2, which means Phil does indeed have models within 6 of the centre, so he gets 2 points for Oath. But he didn't take that thing out. He's 1 wound shy of getting another point for Oath there. So he also bring it down stacks with that quite nicely, but that didn't happen. But engage-wise, Phil is indeed on 3 table quarters, so another 2 points. So in turn 3, Ant will get a CP back. He'll get 1 point here back for living metal.
My command protocol this turn,
and-
each time this unit uses its living metal ability, each model in this unit regains 1 additional loss wound.
No way!
And I'm just looking for a stratagem. I'm wondering if I can gain any more living metal. I can't remember if there is one. I don't think there is.
And while he's figuring that out, he will also get another 5 points for that objective and that objective only.
Yes.
Okay.
Done. Is going to go on that unit there.
I will be done.
This unit here.
Okie dokie.
Reanimation beam
Phil's just throwing a chair around in the background.
on there.
Just all the anger got too much for him.
And reanimation beam on here. And then the Royal Warden is going to put his full back and shoot onto these warriors here.
Okay, so
Full back shoot charge.
Ant is a few points down at the moment, because at the end of turn 2, Ant would have been on a massive 5, and Phil would have been on 24. So Ant's got some making up to do, but I believe now he's going to go out there and kick some tushy.
I'm going to try.
So we'll come back at the end of his movement phase. So, movement phase.
Shuffled my warriors over there, shuffled these warriors over here, shuffled my Trarch Stalker over a bit, brought my Ghost Ark with an advance move to try and get a couple of points for engage on all fronts. Hiding my reanimators back a little bit. Warriors have advanced forward to obsec that objective, and my characters are kind of shuffling over here. Yeah, so there we go.
So
On to
Ant's playing the long game.
shooting. So the Trarch Stalker is going to shoot at the Dreadnought here.
Okay, I will use 1 CP for a smoke screen.
Okay.
Nice, 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 nice.
So this is heavy 2. I will use 1 CP to give the +1 to hit on the Triarch.
So he was shooting through there. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you pop smoke even though it's -1 anyway.
It's not -1 because I'm within 3
Ah,
inches of
he
the
is
terrain
within
piece.
3. Just checking. Just checking.
Okay, so it will still be hitting on 3s. For 1 hit. And we are strength 8, toughness
7.
So wounding on a 3. It wounds with a 6. Oh no, that's nothing now because we're on a different protocol. The protocol is giving me extra living metal. So that is a wound at -4 AP.
Now, do I get cover for the pipe?
You do get a cover save for the pipe.
Oh, well, he's a vehicle though, so he doesn't, does he?
Oh, no, it's infantry, isn't it?
Okay, so
infantry.
-4. I have no. I have a 5+ invulnerable.
Yes, you do.
Atomantic shielding.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, so this is D6 damage for 3.
Okay.
Flesh is weak. Flesh is weak.
9 wounds.
So 3 dice. Looking for 6s.
Just do that for now. Nope.
Dun dun dun.
Okay.
So leaving this lovely dreadnought on 6 wounds.
On 7.
Just remembered, duty eternal, so it'd be 1 less, because he's a dreadnought after all. So the big bunny over here is going to shoot the Terminators and the bikes.
So the Doomsday Ark main armament is D6 shots type power
Okay,
for 4 shots.
very nice. And these are going into the...
Bikes hitting on
Okay.
3s.
He's more worried about the bikes than he is about the Terminators. Way. You're good.
So that's 3 hits. And we are strength 10, so we're going to be wounding on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. He's thinking about it.
You don't get a save, do you?
What's your minus?
5.
No.
And they're
Yeah,
4 wounds
4
apiece.
each.
He's not doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's 2 wounds at AP -5. It's D6 damage apiece.
Mm-hmm.
Misses the tray.
That one is...
I think that was cocked, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that one.
Ah!
I'll command point that one,
Okay.
which becomes a 5.
Destroys
So-
1 bike.
Take the 5 first.
Oh,
Oh, you
5.
can't do it like that.
Can you not?
No.
If they're rolled at the same time, which
Yeah,
one
shouldn't
do
roll
you
them at the
take
same time.
first?
You
Okay.
shouldn't roll them at the same time. But the 3 was the one that stood. You
It
had to
was the one that stood.
you
I
had to
rolled that
re-roll
one second.
Yeah.
So
But
we'll
you
do the
shouldn't-
3
you shouldn't roll them
first.
all at the time.
No,
So that's
this is
one
it.
model.
Well, you say that.
You've got your...
Potentially, you've
Oh,
got...
How many was it? 8. No, it's
Well, it's 3. And then followed by
Yeah,
5.
you
isn't it?
should roll them one at a time, shouldn't you, with multi-wound models,
Yeah,
most definitely.
So 1 wound.
So that's 1 so far.
And then another
it's 5.
You could do this, you could keep one. Nah.
No.
Okay, 1
Well,
bike's
we'll
just
keep 1 anyway.
really, really, really dead. Just the 1 bike.
Did that dice roll over here, did it? Somewhere?
Yep, the dice is going for a 1 though. And then we're going into the Terminators next.
Yep, with the Gauss Fleurs. So, 27 inches. No, I'm not in half range. So, 10 shots. 5, 10. Hitting on 3s.
Those Terminators are going to be around for a day or 2, I reckon.
Yeah. So, these are going to be wounding on 5s, are they?
Strength?
T5?
No, the toughness 4.
T4, so wounding on
They
4s.
should be 5.
They should be 5.
Terminators should be 5. Make that happen, people.
That is 4 saves at -1.
So still 2 up save then.
4 saves on 2s.
This feels incoming.
All made.
Okay,
Beautiful.
right. At least there's 1 bite down.
You are scared of those bikes, aren't you?
Yeah. So,
Scouring eye.
something like that.
Those two guys.
Pistol 2, so 2 shots each.
So their eyes shoot. And normally only range 12, but with the Dynasty Method, is it?
Yeah, 15-inch
A
range.
whole 15.
So they're interesting little things. Their weapon skill is 4 up and the ballistic skill is 4 up. But while they're within 6 inches of a friendly Cryptek unit, that becomes 3 up.
Which they are.
And also, my Cryptek has the Canoptek control node. So while a friendly Canoptek unit is within 6 inches of its model, add 1 to the attack's hit roll. So these are going to be hitting on 2s. 4 shots hitting on 2s. That's 4 hits with the Scouring Eye. Strength 5, so they're going to be wounding on 3s. That is 4 wounds at AP minus 2 damage.
Oh,
So
so
now
technically AP minus 1, so it's 3 ups.
3 ups.
Good old colour and Terminators. Terminators are pretty good.
All made.
Good.
All made, well done. So now, these flayers are going to have to do the same thing. I'm wasting shots into these Terminators, aren't I? 27.
So looking at that bike again.
Yeah, I might pop those. I might pop that bike because he's got no cover save there, has he?
No, I don't think so.
10 shots into the bike. No my will be done on these, unfortunately. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Hitting on 3s.
Good shooting.
Wounding on 5s.
Wait, that's not
That
bad.
is 4 at minus 1 AP.
4 ups. That's 1 passed, and then feel no pain. No.
Okay.
So you're down to 1.
It's good. It's good.
Now, these warriors with my will be done. I'm going to put 3 warriors into there, and
So he's going after the bike again.
So I'm going to put the 3 warriors at the back into there, and then these models within 3 inches, which is the first 5, and no, we'll put 6 warriors into there and 4 warriors into there.
But there's only 5 of them within 3.
Yeah, 5 of them within 3 inches of that,
Right.
shooting at them, but this will be no penalty. So we're doing 6 and 4, aren't we? So 4 shots into the bike, hitting on 2s from my will be done.
Yeah.
There's a 1. Wounding on 5s. There's nothing. So the bike is good. And then we had 6 models, 5 of which at 2 shots is 10 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Is that 10? Is that 10? 6, 10. Right. We'll do the 10 shots first, which don't suffer the penalty of minus 1 to shooting those troops. In half range, so Mefrit will give an extra AP on these, so they're going to be AP minus 2. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s. There's a couple of 1s there.
Do you still get the extra AP because you're in the Undying Legions?
This is a standard Mefrit thing.
Ooh la la.
So yeah, half range is extra AP. Okay. So wounding on 4s. There is 3 saves to make at minus 2 AP.
Okay.
5 ups. Not 1.
Okay.
1 damage each.
Yep.
So that's 1 and 1.
Well, they do have.
They have their 6 up, feel no
They
pains.
do. Flesh is weak. Makes a difference, Phil.
So that's
Just
Is
1 wound.
one.
Just the
Isn't the
one.
one already on 1 wound?
No,
I
that
think.
was took off last time.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Damn.
Right, so then there's the other guy who's going to be having minus 1 to shoot, so 2 shots, hitting on 3s, 1 hit, wounding on a 4, no.
Okay.
Okay. So now, these warriors have a 12-inch gun, so they're not in range because that's 15 inches with the thing.
So work out a few things a minute.
Okay. Should I worry about the troops? I should probably worry about the troops more, but then -1 to hit them. Because if I can get you off that objective there,
this is it.
then yes, you're on 2 objectives.
But that's only 10 points, not 15.
I think I need to go for those troops at the back.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to put my Cryptek with his voltaic staff into those troops at 21-inch range.
It's -1.
Which he
Shoot
is.
for the gantry.
So he's hitting on 4s, isn't he? So he's going to be hitting on 5s.
Oh.
Assault 4.
So much for a HQ. You would have thought they'd be a bit more accurate, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, they're all magic, aren't they? They're all buffers. They're not really.
Can't use magic.
Oh no, he hits on 3s, the Technomancer.
So he's
yeah.
now hitting 4s.
Hits on 3s.
Put it on 4s then.
An unmodified hit roll of 6 scores 2 additional hits. So hitting on 4s and 6s are 2 additional hits.
Okay.
Okay, so there's 1.
Strength.
The voltaic staff has strength 6.
Wounded on a 3.
And then on a 3.
There's
Lots
your
of
6
6.
you were after.
So that's AP -2, 2 damage.
5 up.
Hey,
That's
look at that.
And then the Royal Warden.
Tell you what, some saves going on today, people. There are some saves going on today. Just
21.
measuring some
The
range.
Royal Warden's not in range, so he's going to have to shoot the Terminators.
We don't have to shoot at all. You can just give up.
Oh, no, he is in range. Conduit of Stars is 36 inches.
Alright.
So he is in range. Rapid Fire 3. Okay. Normally hitting on 3s, so hitting on 4s.
Oop.
3 hits,
Nice.
which is nice. There we go. Strength 6, so wounded on 3s.
It's 2 of.
Did I get my command point back at the beginning of my turn?
Yeah, because you burnt them all last time.
Okay.
I think.
I didn't burn them all, no. I had like 2 left. I went up to 3. I've used a couple of command points, haven't I? So that's 2 saves at AP -2.
5 ups. 1 save.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Okay. Flesh is weak, but is it?
It is.
It
Just
is.
1 model though.
1 model, just a little bit more dead than normal. Okay. I don't think they're going to be failing morale on this watch. Who's next?
I think that's all the shooting.
So this one
These are
can't
12
shoot
inch, no,
because it advanced.
That's shot, everything's shot.
Are these guys all back here?
They're 12 inches range, or 15
Oh yes,
inches
because they
range,
have
which
the
is
other gun.
just out, I think, yeah.
And the stalkers, they don't have
The
a...
reanimators, they only have
Say stalkers.
Everything's talks.
yeah, it's only a 12 inch, it's a 15 inch gun, and besides they can't see anywhere
No,
because
it's
they're
that piece
the
of
building.
terrain.
behind.
That's it. That is it. Anything gonna charge?
Yes, these warriors are going to charge those troops.
Ooh, okay. Would you like to overwatch them?
No.
What do you need? That's
Okay,
a good
that
9
looks like-
inches. Good.
That is a 9, yeah, so it's nearly 10.
See,
So
I can gauge 9 inches, people, very well.
So
that's what
9,
you're used to that kind of distance.
I know she said distance at the end. Well done.
so a 9 inch charge. No.
Oh, he does have 1 CP. Is he going to do it?
Why not?
He's burning it. He's burning it. Get it in the tray.
Not in.
Don't matter anyway.
Right. Okay. That's a shame because if you got in, you had more models with OBSEC in there.
Yeah, I would have been on that objective.
This is it.
That
This
would
is
have
it.
shut down the extra 5 points.
So you do have engage for 2 points. You still haven't cut off the head yet.
No, I'm not going to
And
do
while
that.
we
am I?
stand, we fight. It's
Yeah.
still in play. So 2 points for you in your turn 3.
Marine will put the awakening of the machine spirit onto that, so it's
Mhm.
+1 ballistic.
And before Phil moves, you've got 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. You don't have that one, but you don't care because you already have 15 points. which is pretty damn good. Anything else you want to do in the command phase? There is nothing else.
There is nothing else I can do.
Okay, so we'll come back after Phil's Iron Hands movement. Okay, so Phil's movement phase, what happened?
Basically, the 2 bikes that were in here have moved round to get nearer within half range. The captain has moved from round here to assist that and be in a potential charge range. The attack bike has recklessly moved forward to give him a decent shot at the Triarch and the Terminators and the them things, warriors. And the Terminators have scarily advanced forward to just excess of an inch of those warriors.
So just move, not advanced.
Just not advanced, no,
Yes,
just move.
yes.
Just move.
See, that's what I always get. The word advance means move. Yes.
Moving forward,
But
advanced.
rules-wise.
Right,
Exactly.
So, exactly. Right, so let's do some shooting. Let's do this guy first.
Okay. It's got 3 wounds left. It's not in half range.
It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, it does matter. I'm just wondering where to shoot at those guys, that's all. But they keep coming back, the bastards. No, I'm going to shoot everything at them. They just keep coming back. Oh, they don't always. Stormbot, the bolters at those. Multi-melter at that.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Got that. Wounding on 3 and 4s.
Yes. That will be 4s and 4s because of the special rule that's not transhuman.
Shielding.
So it's not transfusion.
Oh dear.
So that's -4 on your Stalker.
So
Oh dear.
4 up invuln on the Stalker.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
D6 damage.
Yeah.
It's it.
Does it explode?
Oh my god, it's gone.
No.
Doesn't explode.
The
Doesn't
Stalker
explode.
has gone. That is the first model of mine off the table.
Off the table, yeah.
Yeah. See, you were worried, but so far,
I've not been able to kill a lot.
no.
Right, so these, right, let's do the Reaper. Heavy 4, hitting on 3s.
4s, because you moved.
4s, because I moved.
So used to.
Good job. It's a good job one of us knows the rules here.
It's well, it's only because we're so used to shooting heavy things with vehicles,
2
aren't
hits,
we?
that's right, 2 hits, wounding on 3s. Couple dice, I think.
Yeah.
It looks like it is. It's 2 at minus.
What's this on?
Those minus
-2, I believe.
-2 for the
Okay.
Reaper.
So 6s. Failed 1. Reanimating on a 4, re-rolling 1. Reanimates.
They've all got that all the time, haven't they?
From the reanimation beam.
Reanimating, yeah. So then it's going to be 4, 8, 12 bolter shots. 4, 8, 12. Hitting on 3s. Pretty good. Wounding on
Is it
4s.
on the same unit?
So that is 3, 7. No, 8. Oh no, -1 because of tactical doctrine.
So you stay.
Sorry,
You're
we're
in
in
the
the
assault
assault
doctrine.
doctrine.
So he's going for assault, so no minus.
So it's 7 normal saves.
7 4-ups. So failed 4.
And then you got your not trans.
Reanimating on
That's
4s,
off my head
re-rolling
now.
1s.
That's the one. Oh. Oh,
1 dies.
Not bad, not bad.
First time. So that shot. So now we move to
Uh-oh.
this guy. So everything will shoot at that from the 2 bikes.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to roll it over here.
So that's the multi-melters, and that's the bike, the bolters. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s. because
What are these shots, sorry?
multi-melters, these against
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Red ones are the
Multi-melters
multi-melters.
The red ones are the ones you want to watch
Re-rolling
out
1s because of the Capitano.
for. El Capitan.
Missed.
There's a 1.
Missed.
There's another 1.
That's all hit. So we're now looking for
4s.
everything's 4s, 4s, 4s and 5s.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because that's more than toughness 4.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's 3 of those bad boys and 2 normal saves and then 3 at -4.
Let's do the 3 5-ups. Failed 2.
So it's at least 6.
And then the 2 normal saves. 3 ups. Failed them both.
Oh man.
So 2 plus 2d3, is it? Or 2d6?
It's 2d6 plus 3.
Oh,
well, plus
yeah.
2.
Plus 2.
So at the moment it's 6 wounds plus whatever I throw here.
Oh, you mean 4 wounds?
4 wounds plus the 2 from the bite.
Yes. 6
Yeah.
and 2. Sorry. I
Four-
thought you meant the motors.
4 wounds and then it's another. How many wounds has that got?
4, 5.
12.
12. So at
That's
the moment
9 wounds.
that's 9. I'm going
9.
to command point that there.
It's enough. Does
5.
it explode? It doesn't really matter actually because there's nothing else around. But just for funsies,
No.
it's a 3. It's a half explode. Kind of fizzles.
Put it there.
Right, just measuring.
Advanced it didn't even bloody shoot.
Did get 2 points though.
No. 2
This
points is not enough.
is going to fire everything at your Doomsday Hawk.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 8 shots with the Volkite Culverins, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
Strength 6, toughness,
6.
so 4s. No mortal wounds.
1. 2.
2
2
saves
saves.
minus.
5 up pinballs.
Yeah.
2
Good.
3 ups. He's okay.
And then the Cyclone missile launcher is 2 shots. Re-rolling 1s because of the captain. 2 hits.
Put him on top of the. There we go. Almost like it was meant to be.
Strength 8, so 3s,
4s.
4s,
Quantum shielding.
failed both, and then it's that's it. That's that shot done.
Quantum shielding is pretty good. I mean, it's not as irritating as previous, but it's still pretty damn good.
This will now shoot. Might as well shoot the same thing actually. I should shoot the troopers.
Over there.
In range 24 now. Actually, I will shoot those.
The 10 warriors.
The 10 warriors.
Okay, -1 to hit them.
-1 to hit, but I'm +1 to hit because of his awakening in the
So
machine.
back to 3s.
So it's heavy D3, D6,
Yes, D6.
4. Hitting on 2s, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Wounding on
The T4.
strength 9, so it's
2s.
2s. 2 at -3, I think. Redemptor.
Okay.
Oh, it's blast as well. Never
So
mind.
it kills 2. Do they reanimate?
Yeah, this is it. So definitely goes past his armour.
They don't have reanimation beams, so reanimating on 5s, rerolling 1s. Nope.
Okay, it's just
2
2
dead.
dead models so far.
Stormbolt is out of range, but the Icarus is 3 shots.
Or was it D3?
It's an automatic 3.
Aha,
More than 5 models.
that's
Okay.
correct.
And strength 7, so
T4.
3s.
Icarus is strength 7, damn.
That's 2 at -1.
I might be using the
Yeah.
Icarus a bit more then, because I thought Icarus was
Yeah.
weaker than that.
Minus
5 ups.
1 damage each.
Kill them both. Do they reanimate? 5s, rerolling 1s. No.
Exactly the same results last time.
And the storm bolters cannot reach, and the melter gun cannot reach. Oh no, it's onslaught.
Yeah,
Onslaught
yeah.
Gatling. Onslaught Gatling. It's only 24 inch, so that can't reach either.
Okay. These two guys are going to shoot probably at the same target.
Yeah, certainly.
Phil's just dropping some dice. Stay still.
On 3s,
Nice.
all hit, and
Marines!
4s. 3, no minuses.
3 4-ups. Failed 2. Reanimating.
Reroll the 1.
Always the way.
Okay. Still not bad. Still not bad. Still enough to obsec if something goes wrong.
So that's all this lot fired, that's fired. Actually, everything's now fired.
That's a
This
poor
is
round
it.
of reanimation.
Obviously, I will now charge. Are you going to Overwatch?
I've got no CP.
And you probably wouldn't really want to, no, would you?
I will charge then. Anything but nothing. 4 inch.
So they're all hitting on 3s.
That is a very good roll. Incredibly good.
Okay.
Okay.
T4.
Toughness 4, so these are lightning claws are +1.
It's going to be 3s, isn't it?
No, lightning claws on my strength. It's a power sword that's +1. So those red ones
Hitting on 4s.
are
3s
Wounded.
even.
they're wounded on
Threes,
3s.
yes,
These are
wounded
wounded
on
on 4s.
But re-rolling.
Re-rolling. So I'll do those
Rerolling
first.
all wounds.
Yeah, with the
Only
lightning claws.
those.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Now these are 4s re-rolling.
There's the lightning claws.
So let's take that.
Which, to be fair, that's not amazing.
Not brilliant.
Yeah, but now you re-roll and they all become 4s.
No.
Yeah, they do.
All balls. So it's got 1, 5, 11.
6 up saves.
Yeah.
So, past 1.
And then you get to reanimate.
No, I don't.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the unit.
Do you not reanimate?
You have to have somebody left alive.
Damn.
Needed 2.
Damn. Terminators have wiped that Necron warrior unit. It's a shame Ant just needed 1 survive to grab that. But sadly, it was too much for that unit.
Okay.
It can reanimate.
So that is me done.
Okay, so the end of this, Phil has engage. He has brought it down. He brought 2 things down. And those 2 things that he brought down, are they more than 10 wounds?
12 wounds.
And 12 wounds. So yeah, that's 4 points for bring it down. Additional point for oath. And another 2 points for engage. So Ant's turn 4.
Oh, these are on it, but morale check.
Yeah, they are.
Ah yes, Phil has reminded us these guys are still alive. They took some damage.
6, I think you failed.
So 1 runs.
And it rolled 3 dice. Was that more than half the
It
unit?
was more than half.
Yeah, so 1s and 2s.
Is it?
Yeah, let's
And it's
see.
for each 1 and 2 that are
Each
Yeah.
1 and 2 is a model.
an extra model. It's not just 1 more model.
No, it's an
it's
extra.
extra model for any 1s and 2s. So Ant's thrown like a wild man.
Another 1.
Another one gone.
Okay. Well spotted, Phil. So yes, Protocol of the Hungry Void gives us what?
Do I want add 1 to strength or do I want extra AP?
So Ant's deciding to have the extra strength on the charge. And he obviously gets a CP.
Okay.
And the
so
usual tricks apply. +1 to hit, one would imagine. Probably +1 to hit over there. And fall back and charge is going on which unit? On the big unit?
Okay, yeah, my will be done is, am I within 9? No, so I can't move what my will be done that unit, so my will be done is only on this unit. Fall back and charge is on this unit, and reanimation beam on this unit. There we go. Just a little extra. My reanimation beam from this guy is going to go on those crypto thralls.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you can see them in there with
Ant's not giving up. He's holding on like an Alabama tick. He's going to Smashville. He's going to make a big comeback.
So,
okay, in your movement phase, what happens, sir?
I had 2 warriors left. I've shuffled them forward onto the objective in the hope that I can kill one of his troops and then maybe stop him scoring that objective. I'm hoping I can take out 5 Terminators. Did you say 3 wounds a pop?
3 wounds each.
So it's 15 wounds to chew through, which is quite a lot, but I have got some units that can do some stuff. So that's an attempt at that. We'll see how that goes.
So Ant has a plan. He's slapping hard on his tea.
I'm just going to try and
pop
kill
on his
stuff
spinach.
now. I don't think I'm going to make the points on the primaries, so...
Just wants to make him pay for what he's done. Like Phil said off camera, he's gone all corn.
I'm just holding the back line.
Right, okay. So, shooting phase.
Yeah, we are going to put the Doomsday Cannon into the Warlord.
Oh, what? That's crazy. To be fair, he needs to cut off the head. So for every round that goes on, he gets less and less points for killing that guy.
So the Gauss Flare Arrays, well, we actually measure horizontally, don't we? Are within half range because my extra 3-inch range to my weapons. So Gauss Flare Arrays into the Terminators and the big gun into the Warlord. So the big gun, D6 shots. For 6.
Whoa!
You mean business.
Hitting on 3s.
He's not messing around, son.
That is 5 hits. We're going to be wounding on 2s.
Whoa.
You got an invuln, haven't you?
Yeah, 4+.
Wounding on 2s. Come on, babies. That is... Is it half range? 72 plus 3 is 75.
I don't think you're worried
So
about
we need to
the AP.
No, we're not, are we?
No,
we're not worried about the AP.
He's definitely going to be on the 4-up.
5 4-up invulnerable saves.
5.
And does have 1 CP, so it's going to be good. Whoa!
Hold on, hang on. Cal will command point that.
That is crazy. Not only did he make 4-ups, they're all 6s. Those 4 are 6s. Oh, he has failed 1.
How much damage?
How many wounds he got?
5, I think.
Oh god. Oh god. Not like this. Not like this.
I'm just checking. How many do you do? D6?
D6. I'm command pointing it.
But.
6.
You command pointed one already.
There's not that.
Phil, no
go
pain.
on.
Not.
Phil, no
He
pain. You
nearly
need to make
forgot he
2
was
of
walking
these.
away. He nearly forgot.
2. No.
None.
Whoa, that's big.
Letter A's, 20 shots going into the Terminators. Equals 6.
So it is 3 points for cutting the head in turn 4. But still 3 points, and like Ant said off camera, it does stop the re-rolls.
18, 20. So, hitting on 3.
Pretty epic. That's a lot of shots.
Okay. So we are wounding on 4s. These are an extra AP in half range for Mefrit.
Which you're gonna kinda need against Terminators.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 4-up saves.
Either way you count them out, it's a bit like Funhouse. It's a whole lot of fun. Prizes to be
9
won.
minus 2, 4 up.
You can do it, Nicky!
So that is
5 wounds.
1 model, 2 models, and a 1 on 1. So
But he
There's
nearly
3 wounds
forgot
apiece,
again.
aren't there?
They are 3 wounds apiece, but it's not what he's forgetting.
Yeah.
The flesh is weak, Phil. It is very, very weak.
These
Come on.
Feel no pain.
One of them.
Okay, stop one.
Takes a model out.
Takes one model out, and then one
wound.
wound. So model,
Okay.
and then one,
Okay.
two.
Okay. Next.
Yes, more.
Yeah.
So
Scouring eyes.
Oh,
Which
yes.
are pistol 2.
Your scouring eyes. Have
They
you got
are-
cream for that yet?
Hey?
Have you got cream for your scouring eye yet?
They're hitting on 2s. And they're strength 5, so they're going to wound on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in half range, so they're going to be AP -3, I believe.
That's pretty nasty.
They are nasty, those. They're called murder buckets for a reason.
They look like washing machines with arms and
Hitting
legs.
on 2s. Wounding on 3s. That is 4 at minus.
I think it's in the way you're rolling those dice. 'Cause
Minus
you're really
2.
throwing
Hang
them
on.
in there.
-2 AP, but an extra AP in half range makes -3 AP.
Oh,
5
dear.
up with vulnerables.
Okay.
Pass 1.
Okay.
Just 1 damage each.
1 damage each.
Feel no pain. Felt pain.
Oh, yeah. A dude dead, and another one takes 1 wound. Had to remove it on that one. Yeah.
Okay. The
So you
Cryptech.
had to remove that wound. That
Oh, yeah.
model, and then that one. Yeah. There you go. Had 1 wound left on him. Wonderful. What's next?
The Cryptech with his Voltaic staff. So each unmodified hit roll of 6 scores 2 additional hits. This is 4 shots, hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
No rerolls or 1s. 4 shots, hitting on 3s. So that's 2 hits. Strength 6, so we're wounding on 3s. That's 1, and it's going to be AP -3 with the extra AP. 2 damage.
5 up. And that's
Flesh is weak.
fresh is weak.
Flesh could be very well weak.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that takes him out.
And taking him down.
The Canoptech Reanimator, just here. He's going to shoot with his Atomizer Beam. This is Assault 3. Is he within 6 inches?
No.
No, actually it's 15 inch with the extra 3, so is he within 7.5 inches?
No.
Base to base.
No.
I think it is, you know.
It's not.
Oh, look. Base, not moving
7.5. Oh, it is.
You know,
It is.
There's the illusion of the height.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, in half range, Atomizer Beam. Assault 3. Only hitting on 4s.
That's
But then
about
it is
right.
a Canoptech unit, and it is within range of the Cryptech. 6 inches, yeah, so Canoptech control node. Canoptech control node. 6 inch aura. Yeah, add 1 to the attack sit roll. So we're going to be hitting on 3s.
Cool.
So we hit with 2 of them. Reanimator. This is strength 6. This is going to be wounding on 3s. That's 1. Within half range will be AP -3 for 1 damage. Okay.
How weak is your flesh?
How weak is your flesh?
I'll remember this by the end of the game.
No.
Cryptech shot. So we've still got a unit of warriors here,
We've
which only
still
have a
got
12 inch range.
These guys as well.
So
3.
3 of them are in range of the bike.
Which is
So we'll
enough
do-
to take off that.
We'll do 3 models into the bike.
And
Oh, they're 15 inch range.
Don't forget your +3.
Plus 3. So if we say 15 from these guys, which is
That's
every model
everybody.
in the unit,
Bar 3.
do I want to kill
Oh.
these though? Because I really do want to be on that objective.
That's very true. That's very true. So, Ant has decided the ones at the back, 5 of, are shooting the Terminators. He don't want to be too powerful, and the rest are shooting into the bike. So
10 shots into the Terminators.
it's going to be fine.
These are Gauss Reapers at strength 5. They're going to be. They've got my will be done, so they're hitting on 2s. They're going to be wounding on 3s.
Right.
So he doesn't want to kill, but he does want to damage.
So hitting on 2s,
Wounding on 3s.
wounding on 3s.
See?
So
That's okay.
that is
Okay.
7 at minus 3 AP with the extra AP.
Phil's going to boss all these.
7
anyway.
5 up.
Go on, say you failed them all.
I have a bot.
You failed 6, flesh is weak.
How flesh? How weak
weak
is
is
your
it?
flesh?
Nice, nice.
Okay.
So you've got 1 wound remaining
So
on
2
one
there.
turn.
There you go, perfect, Anne. There you go.
Right, now the rest of the models into the
Shoot that
bikes.
poor bike. What's it ever done to you?
So that was 15 models, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Should we just take a handful of dice? Because it's going to be 30 dice.
Yeah.
2s.
You wait, he's going to boss all these, and you'll be like, man, I wish I actually counted and rolled the correct number of dice.
Oh my God. I don't even think I rolled 30 dice, but hey.
That was actually 4 dice. You rolled 4 dice there.
Yeah. 2, wounding on, strength 5,
five.
toughness 5, so 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So he has a 5
8.
save.
Say 8 at AP minus 3.
Oh, okay.
6s.
No, they're not AP minus
Minus
3.
2.
They're going to be minus 2.
That's fine.
Minus 2.
So 5.
So they're not in half range.
Oh, that's not bad, actually.
4.
Takes 4. Is the flesh weak?
4 6s. It's been done
You
before.
did it a half hour ago. The flesh is
Okay.
weak.
Okay.
And then we have 2 warriors there.
Just these
Shooting
2
ghost
guys.
flayers. So 4 shots
Oh,
at
yeah.
those troops.
Okay.
Which is hitting on 3s.
Wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s. They're going to be AP minus 2 in half range. That is 2 at AP minus 2.
5 ups. Fail them both.
Okay, is the flesh weak?
Yeah, only a little bit weak.
One's on
okay.
1 wound, is it?
Yeah.
1 alive, 1 on 1
He's got
wound.
oh no, he's
No, this
not
is
dead.
it. No.
Oh.
You need to charge
That
those
was me
suckers.
thinking one was already on a wound.
No,
I don't know
this
if
is
I'd
it.
want to charge them.
Well, no one scores that then. Right, but there is going to be some charges going on because
Yes,
there's no more
there is.
shootings. Oh, what about that guy? He's shot, hasn't he?
No, he hasn't shot. Oh, the Royal Warden,
he
he's
could,
got 36 inches. He's going
But
to shoot
it is
into
minus
those
1.
troops.
It is minus 1.
Yeah, it is. He's going to be hitting on a 1.
All exciting now, kids. So
An
it's
extra model.
3 shots.
So the Royal Warden with his conduit of stars, hitting on 3s.
Wounding on
shots.
3s.
Yeah. So 3 hits. Is he in half range? 36, 39. So are we 19 and a half inches?
Yeah. Oh, no.
No.
Ooh.
Okay. What do you say? Wounding on 3s.
Yep. Hey,
2.
it's getting angry now.
2 at.
AP minus 2. 2
5.
damage a pop.
5's up. 1 save, and the other one just takes that
Is
one
the flesh weak?
Oh, yeah.
Nearly forget every time. He's just testing us, isn't he?
Short-term memory problem, I tell you.
Right, so you are
So I will be refusing
contesting
more.
that. So, I mean, you could always charge if you wanted
Do I have any shooting left? We've got a 15-inch gun there. No. My Overlord has a scythe.
to. That's it.
So
It's all down to this, Anne. You got this.
I'm going to charge the murder buckets in. You going to Overwatch?
I will Overwatch. Nothing.
Okay.
Is it 2 points for Overwatch?
The 1.
So that is an 8-inch charge. Get in
He's
there.
trying to get
I'm gonna
everybody
charge
into the
cryptic
party.
in. He's in with a 6.
Oh wow!
He's only in to buff them really. And will I charge the Overlord in? No, because he won't have Lookout Sir down here, and there's probably something that could get in range and shoot it. So I don't really want to do that. Okay. So we'll keep that there. Okay. Fighting!
So just remember, Phil does have the points to interrupt
Yeah,
if he wants to. And you're not charging with those two guys over now.
Yeah. No, I don't need to, do I?
Okay, you don't need to.
I don't need
You
to.
don't need to.
You don't need to risk being.
No, I
Out in
could
the
end up
open.
getting smacked back, and
You
plus
could.
it leaves me in the open if I charge
This
out
is
there.
very true. This
I'm
is very
currently
true.
getting -1 to hit in that terrain.
So
So do I attack? Oh, do I bring the Overlord in? Cannot take control node. That gives them +1 to hit. So they're hitting on 2s.
Crikey.
So
So
we're
murder
out.
buckets
So
going
we just
first.
take him off.
Murder
Oh,
buckets.
you want to see what they do? Let's
12 attacks hitting on 2s with their, what are they called?
Tiny little picking sticks.
Scythed limbs.
toothpicks.
So these are strength user, which is strength 5.
But these are strength 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
And
great.
we
They
have-
don't look like nothing, do they?
We have Protocol of the Hungry Void, so it actually makes the strength 6 on the charge,
It doesn't
which
make
is
any
pointless really.
No.
So hitting on 2s. That's quite a few ones there.
There
Not-
is a few ones.
Not enough.
So we're going to be wounding you on 3s.
Minus.
So we have 3 6s there. Oh no, we didn't take the 6s for...
No.
No, we took the extra strength. So 4 saves to make at minus
Minus.
-1 AP.
3 ups. Oh,
Failed 2.
failed 2.
Oh,
Is
it's
the flesh
down
weak?
to 2 6-up saves.
Hang on though, let's just. I will command point a reroll.
Okay. Okay. Which he makes.
That's
He's
fine.
1
And now-
6.
1 6
1,
required.
6.
Oh, and he makes
Oh!
it! No way!
Oh!
Exactly what you need.
Stunning.
Exactly what you need. And presumably,
I'm now
spending
going to
2
spend
points.
2 points to interrupt.
Oh, hot damn. Hot damn.
I'm not happy.
3
Yeah, I'm not happy.
being charged. Oh, what's this one?
Okay. So, shock assault, extra attack.
I'm going to spend Fury of the First,
Okay.
which gives me a command point. Use this strategy in the shooting phase or in the fight phase when an Adeptus has started his unit from your army selected to fight. Until the end of that phase, each time a Terminator model in that unit makes an attack, add 1 to the attack's hit rolls.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on 2s, and it will be against. What's the wounds on these things?
They've got quite a few.
17 each.
2.
2 wounds a pop.
And how much saves?
Toughness 5, 3 up save.
What are you going to do?
And him?
He's got 4 wounds.
Phil's working through the math in his head.
4 wounds, toughness 4, 4 up save.
I'll attack him.
Going for the boss man.
Hitting on 2s.
Going for the boss man.
No. And wounding on. I'm strength 5.
So 4s.
You toughness
No,
4.
toughness 4.
Oh, I thought
Threes.
you.
The
oh,
cryptek
you-
is toughness 4.
Ah.
Hang on a minute. Let's see what the power sword is. I think it's minus. Sorry, it's 2 damage.
Oh.
Power sword is minus 3. Oh no, power 3 is minus 3, 1 damage.
Minus
So-
3.
So that's. Not
It's
enough.
going to go straight
2.
through, but you've only wounded on 2 of them.
I will spend a command point really burning through these. 3.
So I take 3 wounds.
Even on 1. But he
Okay.
does get to smack
You do get to attack now.
I get to smack you with the crypto.
You say he's only got one attack?
One attack.
That's madness. Why would he only have one attack?
Hitting on a 3.
He does magic.
Boo. Right.
I knew I should have took me over.
But you've got that objective.
Yeah.
You have got that objective.
I need to do a morale check as well.
Yes, you do.
You've lost 4 models.
Lost
oh,
4.
hang on. Is there a leadership thing for these crypto thralls?
And if you pass, obviously you get a point for... Oh, you've already got the point this turn, haven't you?
Yeah.
For Oath of Moment. Oath of Moment is a must, isn't it?
Do we get one for Oath of the Moment there, don't I?
Yeah. So I've already put down your Oath of Moment.
Yeah.
So, leadership 8, you've lost 4.
9, Sergeant.
Oh, 9 on the sergeant. I thought it was 7 and 8.
He's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so he does pass, so he does get a point for Oath of Moment. Even though it's an Ant's turn, he still gets a point. You've got 1 CP, Phil.
Yep.
You have got 10 points there.
5 there. 5
And
there.
there.
Lost that one.
So
And
you
lost
lost
that
that one
one.
and lost that one. It's still good. It's still very, very reasonable. Right, so in the command phase, usual rules apply. This guy now hits on 2s, thanks to Tech Marine.
Who's moved over there. Those troops have moved from there to there. That's moved over the pipe to there. And these are just shimmied a fraction sideways. That guy's
Bravely holding on.
bravely holding on. Actually, he might as well move a little bit, hasn't he? So if he doesn't shoot you to death, he's going to charge you.
Lovely. Lovely. Okay, and what doctrine are you in?
It's the assault doctrine now. It's compulsory. So
Yeah. Okay. So,
shooting.
what you gonna do?
First off, I will fire those into those troops.
Okay.
That's 5 shots because I have moved. So hitting on 4s because of the scenery.
2.
Okay.
2. Wounding on 4s. That's 2.
Ooh.
AP?
No, it's we're in the assault doctrine.
Okay. 4 ups. Is this on the 2 warriors?
It's on 2 warriors, yeah.
Both
They're
passed.
good. They're good.
He will now fire rapid fire.
So that one guy.
One guy. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Passed.
Ooh. Ooh.
He will fire his forge bolter. Hitting
So,
on 2s. The
Primaris
Tech Marine.
Tech Marine.
No, he's not a type Primaris. He's a normal guy, but he's been he's got a combi bolter. He hasn't got a forge bolter. It's a combi bolter, so it's just the 1 shot.
Okay.
Hits and a wound.
Reanimation on a 5 re-rolling 1. No, 1 dies.
One dies. And then he Storm bolter, 2 storm bolters.
What are all the other weapons doing?
All the other weapons are going to fire at. Ooh.
Because for those who don't know at home, you've got to declare what you are shooting with all your weapons before you roll any dice.
They're going to fire at those troopers.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is that all the weapons in range?
Storm bolter is 24, so that's there. The rest are 36. And that is...
Okay.
36 on the Gatling as well. I thought it was
24 on the Gatling. So the Gatling, yeah, sorry, it's the Icarus and the thing.
Okay.
Stormbolters first at the
guy in there.
one
Warrior. The guy in there?
Yeah.
hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 2s, 3s because of the scenery.
Okay.
Wounding on 4s. That's 2.
2.
No minus.
Right.
2 4-ups. Does he reanimate on a 5 re-rolling
It's the
1?
last dude.
Last one, there's no reanimation.
Oh, he has no reanimation.
No, which is a shame.
There we
It's a
go.
shame.
So now
He's
the
down.
supercharged macroplasma, D6 shots. 5. It's about the time that did well. Hitting on 2s.
The thing at the top.
Yeah.
Yep, the arc.
Oh, there's a 1 in there.
1 wound.
Re-rolls. Supercharged.
1 damage.
He's
He's
dead.
fine.
He's He dies, doesn't he?
Mortal wound.
No, he's dead.
Not instantly
See,
slain.
I got that wrong.
That's fine.
He's got something like 14. I'll put 1 as to how many he's taken.
Yeah.
Tempted to re-roll it though. No, right. So that's and it's strength 9.
Yep, toughness 6, but wounding on 4s. Quantum shielding.
Good old quantum shielding.
4s, that's 3.
Or 2. Yes, 3, sorry.
I'll
Numbers, people.
No, I won't come. So that's 3 at minus.
So I'm at 5 up invul.
No, right. It will be a 5 up invul, yeah.
It's more than minus 2, is it?
It's minus, on a full power, it's minus 4.
Yeah.
Ooh.
3 5 up invuls. Get in the tray. That was
You're
a
5, yeah,
that
you're
was a-
fine.
So one's failed.
That's
3
3
damage.
damage.
3 damage.
And then you got the Icarus.
The Icarus, which is heavy 3, I think.
And Icarus was out of range.
Okay.
So that's still okay. What is next to fire with, sir?
That guy.
Same trick into him. What are you going to do?
I'm not sure you can see, you know.
You sure?
Okay, so they can just see each other. That has been checked and double checked and rechecked and being checked again as we speak
Triple checked.
because it's getting near the end of the game now.
16.
Right.
16 shots hitting on
Threes.
3s.
No. Oh yes, it's that one.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Getting confusing myself now. Not hard. That's all good. Strength 6.
Toughness 6.
So wounding on 4s. Any 6s are mortal wounds.
Can't have that.
Can't have that.
That's.
Oh, come on. You always roll loads of 6s.
I haven't. That's the first mortal wound
You're
I've
the 6
fought.
roll master.
That's 5.
5
5.
more wounds. Right, there we go. He's down on 6.
And then you've got
10 saves.
10 saves as well.
AP.
No AP.
Okay,
3 up saves.
dig deep.
Failed. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Left
Losing
on
on
2
2
wounds.
Okay. Out of range.
Crikey.
Cyclone missile launcher.
What?
2 hits. Strength 8. So 4s. Now I will command point the reroll.
Yeah. 1 left. Always
See,
the way.
always the way.
Always the way.
Always the way.
Down to 1.
Right, okay. That was pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult. So
Everything.
yeah.
1 wound left. Okay. Okay. Does he get bracketed?
He does.
Okay. Is there any more shooting, sir?
No, I believe that is it. So it is now the assault phase.
It's my turn to fight.
It will be your turn to fight.
Who are you going to pick? And
It will be
the bucket.
the buckets for all that they did last time.
So they get 12
12
attacks.
attacks. Hitting on
To be
2s.
fair, Phil was massively epic with his saves. So
All hits.
All right, here we go.
all the
Right.
hits, all the time.
Wounding on 3s.
This is it.
Tell me it was pretty epic.
All but 1 wound.
There we are. 1 up. Well, it must have been minus loads, didn't
It's
it?
-2.
Minus 2. So
2.
he's gone.
Does he feel any
Any
pain?
Oh, just no.
Okay. Okay. He is down.
He did all right. He got killed stuff. Got 5 points.
He did alright. He definitely did alright. So you didn't bring it down.
No.
You definitely have 1 model within 6 inches because he is directly
Still there. Yeah.
underneath. So you get 2 points there. So that's another 2 points for Oath.
Yeah.
You are no longer engaging. So there's just
No, I'm
2
not
points
now.
for Oath. Right, final turn, turn 5. Out is pulled.
Protocol of the Conquering Tyrant. Well, this unit is eligible to shoot an attorney, which it fell back, but I'm not going to be falling back, am I? Add 3 inches to the range of this unit's aura abilities and increase the range of my will be done to a maximum of 12 inches.
What do you want to pick?
Might as well. do the 3 inches range? I don't suppose it makes a difference. Fall back, I'm not going to be falling back, am I?
No, I don't think many things.
I'll take the 3 inches range, not that it makes a difference.
Fair enough. You get a CP.
I do get a CP.
And we'll come back after the movement. End of the movement phase. So Ant has moved up a little bit there. Slight shimmy there. Hiding these because they're worth 1 point for Phil if he kills them and 1 point for Oath. He did the same thing with this, which is very sensible because Ant moved from there to there, gaining 5 points. Because Phil cannot shoot that thing. And that is one of the while we stand, while we fight rules. So, what is shooting?
I'm going to shoot the Voltaic Staff of the Cryptek into that solitary Space Marine.
Mm-hmm.
4 shots hitting on 3s.
Okay.
All hit.
Yeah.
It's going to be wounding on 3s. Did I roll any 6s then?
So he did get a 6. Extra 2 6. We did play it back. So the 6 gives him 2 hits. 2 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits.
Wounding on 3s.
Okay.
That is 4 wounds. AP minus 2.
Ooh. What are you going to roll to? Where are you going to roll to stretch over there? Oh.
Arms like a baboon.
So that is
Or
2.
hairy.
2 damage each. So that's 4 damage.
4, so 4 6s.
Yeah, you got this. You got this. You got this.
No.
To be fair, he did amazing well. He definitely got his
He's
points.
almost MVP, this guy.
Oh yeah, just by standing there.
Just being as tough,
Go.
as nails.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Ant?
Well, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do. The Royal Warden can shoot his gun at the Dreadnought.
Okay, he's going to 1-shot, 7 wounds. We got this.
So the Royal Warden has the Conduit of Stars, 36-inch rapid fire 3, so 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. It's going to be wounding on 5s. Maybe minus 2 to damage. Hitting on 3s. 2. Wounding on 5s. 2. AP minus 2. 2 damage a pop.
One what?
On the Dreadnought over here. Oh.
Failed one. Command point roll.
Just because.
3.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Okay. Oh, nearly forgot it.
2.
Okay.
Down to 5.
Is there anything else
Okay.
that can shoot that
I
Dreadnought?
don't think so.
None of those guys can see him?
My Ding can't see anything. Nothing can see anything.
And
These
nothing
are only
is
12-inch
charging.
range guns. They're 15-inch range with
Okay.
extra range. So yeah, nothing else is shooting.
So obviously there'll be no engage for Ant, but he will get, unless Phil can wipe that unit out, 10 points for while we stand. So Phil gets ACP. Usual rules apply. Give that guy extra
Yes,
hits.
oh no, I'm too far away now.
I've still got a CP to burn as well.
Okay.
Use it for a
So
reroll
I
just
will
in case.
now movement phase. This and this, then this, then there. He will advance.
So this is the last turn of the second player, which means Phil can score his primaries right at the end. So he could, for example...
I don't need to do this apart from Oath the Moment because you moved away from that one. You've already given me more than.
So I did.
I don't know why he did
So I
that.
don't need to do this.
I was protecting that.
but
weren't
I'm
I?
only-
I mean, they could have spread out a little bit. To be within
Yeah, never mind.
So you went into kill frenzy.
kill
So
frenzy.
he's just getting in there for the Oath the Moment.
Yeah.
So it's 8 inches move plus D6. 2. I will command point at.
Can
Might
you
as well.
make it? You can make that with 10, can't
That's
you?
10 inches.
We
What
dump
you
your little
got?
legs.
5 and 5.
I'm not going to do
Yay,
anything
beyond
else. Yeah, it's 10 actually.
Okay. Right.
Could end up
Come
re-rolling
on,
it to a
if
1.
you're thinking you're on enough.
So if Phil can wipe that unit out, it would deny Ant 5 points.
I don't think I'll bother doing that. There's well, it's not a bother. I think the game's gone nicely. Played it well, and I don't need to. I'm not a senseless mind-killing robot. I have feelings, so.
I don't know if you read any of the Iron Hands books. Probably not, actually. Right.
So I will. I won't bother because he can't shoot. There's no point moving those. He's dead. Actually, I probably couldn't take off more than one anyway, so it's just not worth it.
No, I mean they do have reanimation and stuff, so it's been quite difficult. So we'll total up the points and we'll have a little chat. Okie dokie, so wasn't as bad as Ant first thought, because he got While We Stand for 10 points. He managed to get a total of 40 points, versus the Crimson Claws chapter master himself, Phil, had... which isn't bad, is a little bit of a difference. I think the main failings was cut off the head, even though Ant did score it. It was really hard to score. Would you pick that one again, do you think, Ant?
Well, I think so, because I think the reason I chose it first and foremost in my mind was to keep it back, because I thought, well, if that's coming forward and there's 3 units of bikes there, he's going to bring them forward, give the re-rolls of ones to the bikes.
That's true.
So it did kind of work because he held it back, and it was a little bit of a strategic ploy. Although I didn't score it till later on and only got 3 points, if he had brought it out, which probably would have been in his tactical play when creating the army, I would have scored massively off it in the earlier turns. So I think it worked out.
Cool. And engage, or you did deploy really far at the back, didn't you?
For engage and going against Iron Hands, I think if you're pushing forward, you're getting picked off, especially in the earlier turns.
This is it.
Maybe I should have deployed my troops further forward. But yeah, I kind of came into it thinking I'm going to hold the line, but didn't really have the choice of secondaries for holding the line. I feel a bit like the secondaries in the chapter approved kind of push you more to going forward. You know, it's geared more towards getting you to move rather than sort of sitting back. Yeah, I could have done some actions by sitting back, and maybe I should have chose some secondaries which included actions. I had some.
But then again, you do have your own codex specific. You could have gone the Necron one.
Look at it.
Is it something about the vermin? Isn't it?
I don't know the Necron one.
Or scum. Basically, for every table quarter in second turn onwards that Phil wouldn't have been in, you get points for that.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of engage.
It is. Saying that, Phil did bring it down. He did get 4 points for that, which wasn't bad. Oath, which was a no-brainer, really. So Oath was pretty amazing. And you maxed out on your primaries, which was really good. And with that speed, you definitely had the board control.
Yes, I think that was Ant's mistake to allow, because he tucked himself so much into the corner. It just gave me the whole board to move. I got speed anyway, but it was almost not going to get damaged kind of speed. I could just race somewhere and park at a distance, so a lot of your stuff was out of range. I thought that was probably the thing that changed the game. Yeah,
I mean, you were massively worried about those bikes, but in the end, the bikes only did 3 points damage. Yes, it destroyed your Stalker, but yeah, holding back. You know, warriors don't really worry too much about melters.
No.
But no, great game, and I love the fact that the terrain was just so dense.
It's probably the best table terrain I've ever played on. There's so much good stuff on it, and it's also nicely painted.
But one rule we weren't entirely sure about terrain-wise was the I said it right all game, and now I've just bodged it, haven't I? Promethean pipes, these pipes here. If you have a save throw of a 1, is it? The pipes explode?
No, if you roll a save throw of a 6 whilst taking cover behind a pipe, so effectively a 7-up save, you then have to roll a dice because the pipe explodes, and on a 1 you take a mortal wound. So our question was, if someone shoots at your unit and is AP -5, for example with the Doomsday Cannon, which means you don't get a save effectively against that weapon with a model with just a standard 2-up save even, should you have to then roll those saves anyway if you've got 6 saves to make to see if you make any 6s?
Because normally you wouldn't roll any dice at all.
Because
if you're out in the open and it was -5, you don't have a save. but behind a pipe you don't have a save, but you still roll it anyway because of the explosion? It doesn't make sense, because the more damaging a weapon, surely the bigger the explosion from the pipe.
I'd say theoretically you should have to roll the saves just to see if you get those 6s,
Yeah.
and if you get those 6s, then roll for the 1s to see if you take them all. Even though you can't pass any of those saves, theoretically you still roll the save roll.
But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Please hit that like button and please subscribe if you haven't done already. And it was nice to get Ant back on the channel, and obviously always Phil. But it's been so long since Ant's been on the channel. It's a definite welcome back. It's not because we hate him or anything, it's because purely he's just a very busy man. Right, take it easy guys, and hobby safe.